Alright, so we got out of the Airbnb and I'm gonna take a walk around, walk up to the gate for the gorge, and see if we can do a little bit of a short hike on the other side of the river here. It's around 4 o'clock, 3:30, and it's very quiet. It's on a Sunday. Not a lot of tourists, not a lot of people here. So I think this is a good time of the year to come to the gorge. Sort of February, winter time, and you can avoid all the crowds. Like I said on the train, it was basically empty. And coming to the town looks like it's pretty quiet. It's really easy to get a place to stay, not expensive at all. And you guys friends? Oh yeah. Alright, so this is the entrance to the gorge, the famous gate right there. So I'm gonna go across this river. There's a bridge here, and see some hiking trails on the other side of the bridge. Alright, so to get to the Shakadang trail, Shakadang, I'm not sure how to say it. Looks like you can go this way. You can also go through the tunnel, apparently, but let's see if we can ignore the tunnel and go along the nice trail here. Or is it, do we have to go through the tunnel? Well, it looks like to get to the trail, Shakadang trail head, it's through the tunnel. Alright, this will be fun. It's probably going to get a little dark in here. Well, it's a little eerie down this quiet tunnel, especially when there's no cars coming, there's no people. There's just a bit of echo. It's pretty cool. Oh, okay, so I can go left out this side tunnel or continue through the main tunnel. Let's see what is through this very dark side tunnel here. So this is the start of the beautiful Shakadang trail. We have the nice river, a bridge that crosses it right here, and the trail is cut into the rock face here along the water. So it's pretty unique. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of signs saying to watch your head as you're going underneath these cliff walls here, but not a problem I have to deal with. Benefits of being short. Wow, this water is crystal clear. Beautiful sort of turquoise pools of water. So the island of Taiwan has been populated for a long time, long before the Chinese colonized it. There's many Aboriginal tribes that still exist here, and one of those in this area is called the Taroko tribe. So they still live and work in this area, have a town and local village right here. So you may, as you walk down the trail, you may see some people that are from the tribe, and also be able to visit the town where they still farm and work out of. Across all of Taiwan, you'll be able to find a variety of Aboriginal tribes that still operate. A lot of it's tourism based now, so you'll see special like shows and kind of cultural exhibits. But there are still tribes where they still have their own towns and villages and separate land. Alright, so that's the end of the Shakadang trail. It's about an hour 15 minutes if you keep up a good pace one way. So maybe 2.5 hours to do a return trip. The signpost at the start of the trail suggests that you take like 4 hours, so maybe that's if you take your time and enjoy the scenery a little bit and don't rush. I had to go a little bit faster just because it's close to sunset, so I don't want to stay out past dark here on the trail. So I'm gonna head back now and enjoy anything else that I missed along the way coming this way. I don't like to usually backtrack, so I prefer trails that are more loops. But then again, this is so beautiful that it doesn't really matter. You can come here multiple times and enjoy it still. In terms of the trail itself, it's not particularly difficult. It's really well laid out and really made for kind of anybody of any age to come walk down this. It's pretty simple. There are way more difficult trails, though, across the gorge. So if you're looking for more of a challenge, you can look up some of those. I'm not really sure, though, if you can just go on those or if you need to pay for like a hiking permit or kind of national park permit or something to that effect. I did see some comments about that online, but I'd have to ask to find out if some of those trails you need to get permission to go onto. It's of course hard to show how amazing this place looks just on camera, and especially on such a small camera. It's hard to get the full effect of how amazing this is. So if you get a chance to come visit Taiwan, I would say it should be near the top of the list for anybody coming out to Asia, especially like one of the first few times, because it is really well developed. It's easy to get around for English speakers, and it's not too expensive, but it's got a great climate, so really great place to visit. So, yeah, about an hour back, and so that's kind of to the start of the trailhead, and then maybe another half hour back to the Airbnb from there. So, gonna had a good workout, and then I'm gonna grab some food, see if there's something local to eat nearby, and then do some work in the evening, and then tomorrow see if I can rent a bike or scooter and do a little bit more exploring around the gorge. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the hike. I got to the creepy highway tunnel just as it was getting dark, so it's kind of already dark out. But it was okay. Nobody else on the trail on the way back, so I think it must have been the last one out. But this tunnel is pretty cool. Definitely. Especially when there's nobody here. Not a soul and no cars. Alright, well that's the end of this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, where I keep exploring the gorge.